This lady's surgery ended up so bad she can't even close her eyes to sleep. This woman from England got an eyelid lift after losing 50 pounds. The surgeon decided to do both her upper and lower eyelid. When she woke up from surgery, she couldn't stop crying, but the surgeon said it was all fine. She later found out that as she slept, her eyes stayed open. This is what she looks like as she slept. She tried to sue the surgeon, but he was already bankrupt.
This one's pretty sad. Don't let this video flop. Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 9. April Brown. From a young age, April always felt unattracted to men because she didn't have that big of a bottom. Knowing this, someone at her job offered to give her a back alley injection at her house for the cheap. She was very excited and said yes. She was scheduled for 4 injections, but she felt odd during the first one because the person that was injecting her kept leaving during the middle of the procedure. So she requested it to be stopped. Luckily, she stopped it when she did because she could have lost her life. She lost her arms, legs, and her butt, sadly. She's just happy to be alive and smiling today. Lesson of the day, stop going for the cheap and learn who's working on your body. Like this video for a part 10.
Surgery gone wrong part 4. And oh my god, guys, this one's fucked. Like, it is so crazy. Just watch. Tina Big wanted to look more like Barbie, so she decided to get plastic surgery to make her melons look bigger. And this is what she looked like, but she wanted to look more tanned. She wanted to look darker, right? She wanted to be black. That's literally what she wanted to be black. So she decided to get melanin injections, and she identifies as being black now. What a world we live in.
Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 7. Janice Dickinson. Janice was beautiful, and you could say one of the world's first supermodels. She was gorgeous, and many other models and celebs admired her. But old age started to hit, and Janice got a little too addicted to Botox and lip fillers. This is Janice today. A huge difference if you ask me. Plastic surgery is fine, but don't get too carried away. There are more natural and organic ways to keep your youth. I mean, just look at Jada Pinkett Smith. Like this video if you want to party.
This surgery was so bad the guy ended up with 3 pounds of dead muscle by the end of it. Kirill Tereshin from Russia wanted bigger arms. Instead of working out like a normal person, he used a little shortcut. He injected petroleum jelly directly into his arms. This ended up killing lots of muscle tissue that required lots of surgery to remove. Look at those biceps, though. And this is why you shouldn't do plastic surgery on your own. Hang Miyoku was obsessed with plastic surgery. After tons of procedures, the doctor wouldn't even operate on her anymore. So she bought cooking oil and injected it on her face. This is her before photo, and then this is her now.
Plastic surgery gone wrong part 2. Donatella Versace. She is the sister of Gianni Versace, who founded Versace. And well, I guess when you have a lot of money, you can get carried away, and this is what she looks like now.
Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 6. Vishal Thakur had decided to get a nose job after recently getting a divorce. He thought everything was going to run smooth because he was going to one of the top surgeons, L. Angelo Cuzzolino. The first surgery went well, but after a while, he started having trouble breathing. 22 surgeries from the same surgeon, and now he has no nose. This is what Mr. Thakur looks like today, and he has to breathe through a straw in his nose.
Not fair, and nobody should suffer what I had to.
The super sad thing is the surgeon was the president of the board. It was said that he sued, but I'm not sure who won or not. Like this video for a part 6.
Okay. I'm apparently not done with the plastic surgery talks. So I have had 4 nose jobs, and I'm getting another one. Yay, breathing problems. Somebody should sign me up for botched. Seriously, please. I tried and they won't take me. Anyway, a lot of people who don't want to commit to an actual rhinoplasty, they don't want to commit to the downtime or to breaking their nose. They're not sure if they're going to like the change in their face. They will try and get a rhinoplasty or a liquid rhinoplasty. They are not approved by the FDA. You probably did not know that, because I know you've seen a lot of YouTubers and influencers promote them. They are not approved by the FDA. They are not safe. There's an artery in your nose and the filler could get stuck there. You're welcome.
Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 4. Raji Narang Singh. Raji always said she was a female living in a male's body, so she wanted to change that. She found somebody in the black market doing it for the cheap. Her surgeon, this woman who also transitioned, filled her face with toxic injections that she spent $3,000 on. Why would you trust somebody with an ant booty? That should have been a red flag. That right there. Everything started out fine until her face started to swell and bubble soon after. Her face started to sink and it all went downhill from there. Her surgeon's in jail now for practicing unsafe surgeries on other people. And as for Raji, she's still getting surgery to correct her face. She's looking way better today. Like this video for a part 5.
Plastic surgeries that went wrong. Like, really wrong. Part 5. This is Rachel Nabir, and she kinda sorta messed up big time. Rachel went to a Botox party and got Botox in her forehead and lip fillers in her lips. But the problem is, the person at the party who was doing it didn't have proper training to do injections. 3 hours later, her lips blew up 3 times bigger than they used to be. The injection that the doctor did hit an artery and it blocked blood flow to her lips. Luckily for her, she rushed to the hospital and got it fixed. If you're gonna do Botox, just make sure you have like a legitimate doctor on hand, you know? Cause I mean, there have literally been people whose lips have, you know, like blew up. Also, like this video for a part 6. Plastic surgery's gone wrong, like really wrong, part 4. Jocelyn Wildstein. As you can see, she's beautiful. Passionate about hunting, she met her husband, the ex Wildenstein. They met at a gun range, and he apparently had a thing, forget this, giant cats. So, he wanted her to get surgery to look like a giant cat. She got surgery and it looked weirder, until this was the final result. Sadly enough, they're divorced now, and she still looks like this to this day. What are your thoughts about this? And like this video if I should do part 5.
Plastic surgery is going wrong, part 3. Emmeline Nguyen was a young teen who wanted to get breast implants. This surgery is normal and usually has high success rates. But when going in for the surgery, Emmeline did not know what was about to go down. The doctors put her under anesthesia and left for 15 minutes without watching her. And when the nurse came back, she noticed she was blue and in a coma-like state. Turns out she went into cardiac arrest before the procedure even began. They left her there for 4 hours instead of calling the cops. When Emmeline woke up, she was in a vegetable state, unable to really talk or even move. Her parents believe she's either gone now or literally trapped inside of her own body. Other doctors believe there was too much anesthetic used. Be careful who you trust working on your body. Like this video for part 4. Plastic surgery is gone wrong, part 2. Han Miyoku was a Korean beautiful model. At age 28, she had moved to Japan to further her career and got her first surgery. Her first surgery came out amazing, but later on, she started getting more and more surgeries. After a while, her face became plumped. Unsatisfied with how she looked, she kept going to doctors for surgeries and they kept refusing her. They're afraid of how she looked getting worse. Han Miyoko became addicted to silicone injections and started to buy some off the black market since no doctor would help her. When she ran out of money, she started injecting cooking oil into her skin. This is how her face looked soon after. A lot of people saw this and raised money to help her get a surgery to fix this. But this is all doctors could do. Plastic surgeries are okay to have, but always be careful what you do with your body.